Hi friends, thanks for joining us today. Here I am at Lincoln Terrace Elementary School. For all of my friends, say hi to everybody in the camera. Say hi. Hi. Very good. Okay, now if you can turn to face me, our friends are going to join us. I'm Dr. White, I'm your superintendent, and as you know, we have been celebrating 52 weeks of reading because, yay! Reading is so much fun, and we are here to celebrate reading. And I have a special friend with me here today. Boys and girls, tell everybody our friend's name. What's his name? Bear. This is Bear, and Bear, and Tiger. And Tiger is here with us. And lots of other friends.
It's Jordan.
Jordan. That's Jordan the tiger. Can you see Jordan the tiger? I can. This is called, do you notice something special about the cover of my book? Raise your hand to tell me. Raise your hand to tell me.
I don't know. It's a lion.
Raise your hand to tell me. What is it?
Look at the lion.
It does look like a lion. Let me see.
It is a lion.
It is. Let's see what happens with this. Guess what?
It's a bush lion.
This is called Dandelion Summer, but that's not how you spell dandelion. That's not how you spell dandelion. But I think they're doing a little play on words here. Dandy. Dandy is something that is fun and nice. But Dandelion Summer, guess what? We're about to go into summer. You're about to go into summer. And we're going to read all summer long. And we're going to start with our Dandelion Summer book. Let's see. Remember, whenever we read a book, we have to give the author. What does the author do?
Right.
The author writes the words. Excellent. And this is written by Fran Preston Gannon. Look at that. And we are going to read. And Bear is going to sit with me and help me too. And if you have a special friend in your arms, hold on to your friend tight. Make sure that you're sitting on your bottom. And let's see if we can dig into this special story. I love reading stories, especially in the summertime. I like reading stories all year round. But when we have a little extra time in the summer, it's especially great to read in the summer. Okay, on the last day of school, my sister and I find a dandelion on the walk home. Have you ever seen a dandelion outside? Yes. And what does that dandelion look like?
A green lion. It looks like a dinosaur.
It does.
It looks like a lion bush.
It could, because it's yellow and it's kind of fuzzy, and it looks like a lot of different things. But you see the little white puffs there? Sometimes it looks like a little seed. Sometimes it looks a little yellow. Sometimes it looks a little white. We send the seeds off into the breeze to find places to grow, and we wish for the best summer ever. Have you ever gotten a little dandelion and you've made a wish and you blow it? Let me see you pretend that you have a dandelion and that you blow the seeds. I see you blowing those seeds out into the wind. Let's see what happens next. Our wish carries on the wind through the town, carries on in the wind, through the town and into the park. You see that? That's where, so the dandelion, look at that. Look, there it is. There it is.
It's right there.
Yes, you found it. You found it. Good for you. Well, because let's see what happens. It swirls above the fields, filled with more flowers than we've ever seen. Then guess what happens?
Their wish comes true.
You read those words. Then our wish comes true in the most unexpected way. I wonder what their wish is. Look, watch.
I think it's the dandelion.
Do you know what happens? Let's see what happens.
It's the lion.
Oh!
The lion.
I think you may have made a good prediction. Look at what happens. Suddenly, a lion sits before us as lovely as the first breath of summer. Look at that dandelion. Do you see that dandelion?
It's the same thing as the front cover.
Do you see it, Bear Bear? You see that dandelion? Yes. So we decided to call him Dandylion. We want to stay with him in the park, but Mama is calling us home. And we know when Mama calls us home, we have to go home, right? You see that? Yes. Yes, when Mama calls us home, we have to go home. We have to be careful, but we do have to go home when Mama calls us home. We follow Mama back to our house. Little does she know, we're not alone. So take a look at this. Who's kind of with them?
The lion. The dandelion.
Who's with them? Yes. The dandelion.
Which is a bush.
It kind of looks like a little bit of a bush, but this is, I know. I wonder what happens next. Are you ready?
I think it's gonna watch him sleep.
You think it's going to watch him sleep? Well, let's see what happens. Thank you for being such a good listener. Let's see what happens next. When we get to our room, Dandelion waits, curious, just outside our window. Take a look.
Why is he gonna watch them scold us? You wanna come in? Let me see. He came to the window.
Can you see?
Why does it smell like that? He's not.
Until we decide to let him in.
Yay! Wait, it's moving by itself. It's a lion. It's a real one.
So let's talk about this a second. Do you think Dandelion is a real lion?
No.
Do you think or do you think it's something that the author and the illustrator made to look like a real lion?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. But this is fun to look at it this way too. Each day, Dandelion joins us in the garden. I like Dandelion.
He got bigger.
He is pretty big, isn't he? He's pretty big, isn't he, Bear Bear? I know. And at night, he rests beneath our window under the summer moon. Look at that. I like Dandelion.
I think the people that walk by are scared and run.
Do you think so? He is kind of big. I think he might scare me too a little bit. But you can see that he's very nice. So then, guess what? Her sister has something to say. My sister says, a wish like this isn't for keeping to yourself. It's best shared with friends. And you're my friends. Yes, look at that. So you know what I think we should do? Close your eyes a second. Close your eyes a second. You close your eyes too. Make a wish. Can you make a wish of what you would like to do this summer? What you'd like to see? Now, pretend that you have a dandelion in your hand and blow the dandelion. You just made a wish. She says, I'm so happy. I want to play with Dandelion forever. Look at that. It looks like a dream. Maybe so. You want to see it again? Can you see that? He is so cute. He is. But some things, guess what? Some things start to change. The leaves turn red and gold and brown as the days grow colder. What's happening?
He turned into a real lion.
Well, what happens when the seasons change?
He's coming out.
You see that? It's starting to go from summer to fall, right? And so in the summertime, that's when the dandelions come out. And the fall, and it gets a little bit colder, things start to change. Dandelion falls behind, and we see him less and less. Look at that. I'll turn it this way. You think he turned to a real lion?
I think he's turning it in shelter.
Oh, maybe he's turning into
A real lion.
a real lion. Well, let's see what happens. Until one day, he's gone, taking Summer with him. That's a little sad, isn't it? Let's see what happens to Dandelion. I feel sad, but my sister tells me not to worry. She says that Dandelion will be back. And so will Summer, right? Because Dandelion shows up when? In the summer. In the summer.
He was hibernating.
He was, I love that word. Maybe he was hibernating. And you know what? I bet you Jordan will like this page. I bet you Jordan's going to like this page. What do you think? Watch this. And we have so many new things to discover.
He's a tiger. He was actually a tiger all this long. He's a tiger.
That looks like Jordan. Guess what? I think we should give, I know, and Jordan is so happy. I think we should give this story a round of applause. Did you give that story? Round of applause, Bear Bear. So this way, guess what? Jordan and Bear Bear were able to share in this special story. And I want to know how many of you are planning to read this summer? Raise your hand. Read. Are you planning to read this summer? Guess what? They said that they're ready to read this summer too. I want everybody to read this summer. And go to your local library and you can check out books for free to get any type of story that you like to read too. I want all of my friends here, I want you to give yourselves a round of applause because you did great. Give your teacher a round of applause too because he's always doing great. And to everybody out there, thank you so much for participating in 52 weeks of reading. We're going to keep reading and have fun while we're doing it. Say goodbye to our friends. Bye.